It was an emotional sight to behold and indeed refreshing as President Muhammadu Buhari went down memory lane, reminiscing shared experiences with the then ministers of his government as military head of state between 1984 and 1985.
It was a generation ago when we were responsible for the decision of running the country. You knew how we worked to get things done. We have seen a lot. We are seeing more.
President Buhari, who thanked the former ministers for being consistently in touch, used the opportunity to appreciate the military for its decision to not only relocate the nation's capital to Abuja, but also ensure its development.
It's good for the country because we could have used all the national resources to accommodate people in Lagos. It wouldn't have been enough.
Leader of delegation and former Minister of External Affairs, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, congratulated the president on his achievements in the areas of security, foreign affairs, anti-corruption, education, and many others.
On the issue of the fight against corruption, we want to congratulate you, sir, for your leadership, which is recognized not only in Nigeria, but in Africa and also international community. We also believe, however, that the war against corruption cannot be lost. There's no alternative to victory. We believe there has to be synergy between the executive and the judiciary. It's a fight that has to be won at all levels.
The former ministers, he said, will never forget the opportunity given to them to serve the country then under his leadership, which was firm, responsive, and responsible, assuring him that they will all remain patriots. They also commended the president on the newly constituted Economic Advisory Council, saying, however, that the same be considered for security and foreign affairs.
Because we believe strongly that there's no monopoly of wisdom anywhere. And the more people are involved in supporting you, sir, identifying options out of which Your Excellency will decide, the better. And then they become also foot soldiers. Your success is the success of all Nigerians, but it's even a success for us because we are privileged to have been associated with your success in 1984 and 85.
A minute's silence was observed in the memory of those who have passed on amongst the former ministers. From the State House, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.